SAG-AFTRA and the AMPTP have come to a tentative agreement.
So thanks to Under the Desk News for providing the content they do, because it really helps me stay on focus on some of these things. But this is bittersweet for me, and I'll tell you why. One, I'm happy to be able to make content because part of the content I want to make involves movies, film, television, those kind of things. And I won't do that if they're on a strike. I know some people are going to be like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into that again. I've done at least 3 videos explaining that. But the reason it's bittersweet is, well, now I can make content about more positive, lighthearted things and entertainment. The downside is it's a 3-year agreement. And I just know that a couple of things may happen, or some things may happen and others may happen because it's a 3-year agreement. One thing I'm expecting to happen is that a lot of projects that were planned out for a while longer, let's say there's a TV show that was going to run for 5 years. I don't expect it to run for the 5 years now. I expect it to get the 3 years and that's it. This has allowed the studios to be prepared to pay out for 3 years. And I have a feeling we're going to see another situation like this at the end of the 3-year term. I'd like to be wrong, but these terms seem to be getting shorter. I don't know how long the last contract was when we had a big writer's strike, but this seems to be a pattern here. So I'm worried about getting vested in series. As it is, we see a high rate of cancellations on shows on places like Netflix and Amazon. I don't know that I want to get vested in TV shows still if they're going to get canceled. I really am concerned with that. In addition to that, a lot of projects have been delayed, so I don't know what projects are going to come back. So while I am happy that all of the actors and writers are back to work and they get to, do what they do best, at the same time, I really do have some concerns with where this is going to be in 3 years. This isn't like the lasting contract that like UPS did, right? This is a 3-year agreement, and the studios are going to use those 3 years to do what they can to screw over all those people. This will happen. This is what they do. They don't just go, we lost, man, I guess we're just going to have to bite the bullet and buy into this. They're not. They've made a deal for 3 years. To me, it'd be more meaningful if this was something that was more ironclad and was for longer. Even a 10-year agreement would have been a lot better than this. So I'm worried for people that are starting their careers that may have, a rough couple of years trying to make it, finally get their break, and the project gets canceled because that 3rd year comes up and now we're back at a strike again. So I want to see entertainment be in a good place. I really do. But the companies that run things are getting in the way of that. We need more legislation into AI regulation that's just not there. And I'm concerned what's going to happen in 3 years with that. There's a video I'll be having out that talks about AI use in Audible at this point, and I think that's a very fair warning sign for some things. As I understand beyond that now, as I was making this video, I found out that I guess in the video game industry, they're looking at using AI to replace voice actors in the video game industry. I am not a fan of that. I have not had the opportunity to meet a lot of voice actors because I just can't get to Comic-Cons and other events, but I cherish so many of those people, and I would hate for them to be put out of work because they've decided AI is better than those people who have more heart in the job that they do. And if you don't know who the voice actors I'm talking about, please play video games so you can see. If you don't, please find someone who's got a game console, a computer, something, and please play some games. If you want recommendations for titles where voice actors do really well, please let me know. You're missing a whole section of entertainment. For those of you who aren't into video games, please understand the video game industry itself is bigger than the film and music industry. I'm not making that up. They rake in more money on those platforms than film and music. I think combined is what it is. That may not be verified, but I know separately they do make more. So if you have some comments on this, go ahead and feel free to leave us comments here. If you have a voice actor you want to mention, please do. If you have a story that you like that you feel that would be ruined with AI voice acting, please leave it in the comments and let me know, and I'd be glad to discuss it if it's something that needs further discussion. But yeah, it's bittersweet. I'm happy that this got resolved right now, but I'm worried about a few years down the road.